The part number from Amazon is C5N SGN F3G, but I also just typed in on Amazon the JT-4 part number, which was actually written on the ignition switch. And this is the part number it came up with. It's the right length from the measurement, has the right top, has 2 keys with it, has 2 wires out of it, just like the Jasion, and we'll show you how to take that out. So first turn it up on its end, and you have a screw here and 2 screws on either end, and then 2 screws that hold the battery in, and we'll do those individually. So we'll take the ones that hold the black case apart first. I don't know that these screws are all the same. The heads look similar. Yep, so far they're the same. So there's no specific order to store them in. Okay. Now before I break this apart, I'm going to go ahead and loosen, just to loosen them a little bit. Those. Now we'll, okay. And the left side was held tighter than the other sides. This on and in. The orientation looks a little different. It's off about 45 degrees. Again, I don't know if that's because of the key not being in it. Trying to see on this one. It looks an awful lot like that ignition switch, but let's actually see if that's right. So I'm going to take the screws out of it. Because the wires are already soldered, etc., I think what I'm going to do is see if I can take this top off. I took a look at that the other day, and I think it'll come off. This seems to be a locating pin because this one is much, much lower than this one, unless that's all part of the lock mechanism, and I don't know because my lock switch was the folks that had it before me lost the key, so there's some things I don't know about it. What happened was this ignition was not off, so you have to kind of hold this, push the plunger to get this lock mechanism down to where you can withdraw the key to set this to be able to fit. I'm having a little more difficulty to get this to set in there. So now, if all went according to plan, this should all drop back in here as a single unit with the lock mechanism in the right position. Now it's the reverse order, and we put our screws in. Just do one tight to locate it. That way you won't have to continue to hold that lock up while you put the other one in. But this, like I said, the measurements when we took them looked the same, they measured the same, but I honestly wasn't sure if it would be the same, but it does appear to have the same wire configuration and lock configuration. Now we're gonna put these back. I'm gonna start with the one in the back. And you can see this was all filmed in real time by my wife. It doesn't take that long. I'm gonna guess maybe 5 to 6 minutes to take it all apart, reset the key, lock mechanism, and then put everything back together. So now I'm still going back and taking this top off. We're gonna wind up leaving this top in there that's on the bike currently. Gonna see if we can not use the top from the other one. The mechanism looks very similar. We may have to see if we can get that pin down. The screw came out somewhere here. So now I'm going to take these screws and try to put them in here. I lost one, so bear with me while I try to find it. Test the key. And there it is. So let's double check. So there it is working. So that's it. Now you slide the battery in. We just went to the bike so that we were able to check it. And didn't break it down enough to get the battery in. Bring the bike back around. So if I remember right from Amazon, I think the switch was $11.99. The battery's $2.99 if you lose your key. It's a whole lot easier to replace the ignition switch.